Hi, this is Brian Hofschild. We're going to talk right now about how to get rid of cat smell in your investment properties. If you're a real estate investor and you're going to make money flipping houses, you are going to come into this problem, cat pee. I'm guaranteed you're going to run into it. And I'm the cat pee removal expert. This house right here, we moved into it 10 years ago, and the lady that lived here had 30 cats. Yeah, no joke. That's for real. That's not an exaggeration. The house was a disaster. We had to rip everything apart and rebuild it all. But I didn't want to tear down the whole house and rebuild it, so we got rid of the kitchen cabinets, the flooring, the doors, the trim. We cut the drywall out. I didn't want to have to start tearing down walls, getting rid of the 2x4s and the subfloor and the floor joists. But the cat pee had penetrated so far it had got into the framing structure of the house. And I had to deal with eliminating the smell and getting rid of that smell before I was able to put the house back together again. And I did it. And there was a few stages in the process of doing that. I'll give you a quick overview. One was demo, get rid of as much as I possibly could. If I could tear it out, rip it out, then it went out to the curb. Then two was washing everything down. I used a power washer or scrubbing it down, wash as much as I could down and get it out, and then dry everything out. That was the second thing. Then phase three, which was probably the most important phase of all, was what I'm going to talk about right here, a product called Odor Fix. It's pretty amazing. It will extract the cat smell out. Okay. After that was done, we let that work for a while. It takes a few days to work. Then once the house dried out, then we went back and we made sure everything was dry, completely dry before we did this. Then we coated everything that we could with a shellac-based sealer. Like Bin makes one, Zinsser makes another one. It's much better than an oil-based product. Like there's a Kills oil-based primer. Not as nearly as good as a shellac-based primer or sealer. Okay, Bin, Zinsser, shellac-based is amazing. It will seal stuff up and it will not allow smells. If there is any smell left in the wood, it will not allow that smell to penetrate out of the wood and come out into your house. But before I tried to seal a smell up and lock it up, I wanted to extract it. And that's what I want to talk about right now is this product here called Odor Fix. Now you would think that trying to get rid of cat smell, you would use bleach. And bleach is not a good idea. It doesn't work very well. Ammonia is another thing I've tried, and it does a good job of getting rid of smells, but not cat pee. So don't use ammonia either. This is the stuff you want to use. And by the way, I'm not getting paid to promote this product. I should be, and I think I'm going to contact the manufacturer and ask them to start paying me some money, but I'm just doing this to help you, okay? This stuff's called Odor Fix Plus. Just Google Odor Fix Plus. Odor, O-D-O-R, Fix, F-I-X, Plus. And you'll find it on the internet. You can buy it in a small 1 pint size or a 1 quart size, or you can buy it in a couple gallons. So here's another one of these, okay? This is what you need in order to get rid of and extract cat smell out of flooring, out of, I think it works in carpet, I've never done it, but concrete even. You need this stuff right here. Okay, you need a pail, plastic, bricks, watering can, and a pump sprayer. And that's it. This stuff right here is pretty amazing. It's like alive, like an enzyme, and you mix it with warm water. About 10 parts warm water, 1 part this stuff. This stuff is concentrated right now. And it's kind of like, they used to sell it in a yeast form, like little granules, look like yeast. So, they don't anymore. They mix it up for you already, which is kind of nice. But this stuff is like alive. It's like an enzyme. If you soak the area where the cat smell is, and I should mention that the secret to eliminating the cat smell is finding where the cat smell is. This stuff's pretty expensive, so you're not going to be able to just go mix up a bunch of it and sprinkle it all over the house, unless your entire house smells. You're going to have to get down on your hands and knees and go around and I know it's pretty gross, but if you want to get rid of the cat smell, you got to find out exactly where the cats peed. And that's usually like around the perimeter, you know, where the wall meets the floor. That's a good spot, about 10 inches up the wall. That's a good spot to check. Corners are where cats like to pee. But you're going to have to sprinkle this stuff directly on the spots where the cats peed, okay? If you're sprinkling it on spots where the cats didn't pee, you know, you're just wasting your money. So I had to find exactly the spots where that smelled bad. I had to saturate it with this stuff and let it sit for a few days, okay? This stuff needs time to work. But you mix it with warm water, and then you stick it in a garden watering can and sprinkle it everywhere, or a garden sprayer, and you spray it everywhere. And then, if you can, you don't want it to dry out really quick. You want it to like sort of sit and bake, right? Like that's why you use plastic and bricks, especially on concrete, okay? If you're gonna soak concrete with this odor fix stuff, put down some plastic and some bricks on top of it to hold it down, and then let this enzyme solution work. Give it time to work. You don't want it to be too hot, like 90 degrees, where it's going to dry out really quick, and you don't want it to be too cold, like 40 degrees, where this stuff's going to take forever to work. You want it to be, you know, normal temperature range, okay? Like, yeah, I don't know, 60, 70, whatever, somewhere in there. Ideally, obviously, if the temperature is normal, it'll work faster. If it's too hot, it'll dry out too quick. If it's too cold, it'll take a really long time to work. So, but this stuff is amazing. It's the best stuff I've ever used, and it does eliminate the cat smell. What's going to happen is the enzymes are going to work away. They're going to eat away at the odor molecules, and they're going to start extracting them, and it's going to smell. The area where you're working is going to start to smell bad, which is a good thing because the smell is being extracted out of the wood or out of the concrete. It's coming up into the air. So open some windows up, turn some fans on, let the air circulate around. But give this stuff time to work. Give it a few days at least. I've done some houses where it's been like, you know, maybe 4 days or 6 days where we soaked this hardwood floor and all the trim in the room with this stuff and put plastic down. And we came back a few days later and did it again. And you know what? The cat smell was gone. It did work. And then, so stuff's amazing. So Odor Fix Plus. Good luck, happy hunting, and go eliminate that cat smell.